Hello everyone, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brett Mower,
and this is IFXtra. So this week, because Ferret wanted a night off, we both did Interference and Chill on Wednesday, didn't we? We did live drawing and playing Interference on the streaming.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've not seen it, Interference and Chill is something that Ferret does every week on our Mixer channel, mixer.com/interference.
Yeah.
6:30 p.m. UK time every Wednesday. And yeah, it's just like interactive drawing with some of the cool sort of audience participation features enabled in the game. But we had a go.
Yeah, I was drawing and then somebody took away all my colours. I had just got black and white and grey.
yeah. I mean, we did it
Halloween. That's
yes,
a long time ago.
Working.
Yeah.
And that was the last time we did it. It was the only time we've done it with the
interactive bit.
Yeah, well, trolling features basically.
Yeah.
So you can do things like vote for which item you want to see drawn. So instead of a normal game where it gives you one description and you draw that, it throws up two and the audience get to say which one they want to see.
Yeah.
But then afterwards they can do things like mess with the palette or disable undo.
Or if they're feeling nice, they can give you extra time.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
So as I say, Ferret normally does it every Wednesday. We had a go. I drew an awesome picture, possibly my favourite picture I've ever drawn in the game in like 8.5 years, nearly 9 years or something. Yeah. That's my favourite picture.
And I had to draw some K-pop.
But it was really good fun. If you're interested in what you missed, you can still see the replay of it on our Mixer channel, mixer.com/interference, and then just press past streams and you can see a replay of it. Yeah. Alternatively, one of the other people who streams some interactive interference is Hey Anthony. Go check him out at mixer.com/heyanthony. That's Hey with 2 Y's.
Absolutely.
And normally the weekends, Sundays, I think, after the quiz, really.
Yeah. Watch him drawing too.
So yeah, he does some cool stuff.
Yeah. Can we mess with him too?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Cool.
We should get on that.
Absolutely. Okay, so what have you been doing this week?
Chasing down bugs, really. Mostly. No big new features or anything, but things we're tracking at the moment but haven't yet got fixes for, in no particular order, just the order that I put them on my little note sheet here. End game lag. Sometimes as you get closer to the end of your time, things are starting to lag on Windows 10.
Okay.
My gut feeling is it's something to do with replays because of how we save the replay data.
Okay.
I mean, like we've checked this quite extensively on Windows 10, but not recently. So I'm wondering if something's changed in a recent Windows update. Yeah. Well, I say recent. I mean, not even recent. Like the September one. I haven't tested replays in great depth. So could be something just needs adjusting there, but we're looking into it. Also, on the subject of replays, a few glitches with replays occasionally. Most notably this thing where sometimes it's selecting a thicker pen than it should in the replay, which is a little bit weird.
That's very weird.
Yeah. And on replay glitches as well. Someone else, Scientist Adam, I think. Yeah, Scientist Adam mentioned something on Android, I think it was, where little yellow bits appearing. Again, looking into it, we're on the case. Something that's been mentioned before as well that I'm kind of having a little bit of a tinker around, maybe some improvements on how you can post comments in a game, with the idea of sometimes you see a picture as you're scrolling through and you think, oh my word, I've got to say something about that, it's amazing. By the time you get to the bottom, you've forgotten about it entirely, or you've forgotten who it was, so you have to look back up, look for their username, and then come back down and type it. So it's been suggested, I think it was Spacey suggested, that maybe we could have something in the menu so you can go comment about this item and it will pop up a little comment pop-up with the username pre-filled. So, let's say I see something cool that you've drawn. As I'm scrolling through, I go comment on this item and it does a comment for me starting at Bunnery, and I can go, oh, I really like this picture, I love your use of colour, or whatever.
That's a really good idea, Spacey. Nice one.
So, yeah, again, not actually sorted. I'm just kind of tinkering around with it at the minute. But these things, we're on the case. They are all in progress.
Okay, so now it's time to look at who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week is The Beautiful Wolf is Howling at the Old Moon by K Studio. I just love the beautiful wolf. He's so grey, and then he's got all these little white bits. I don't know if he's illuminated by the moon or if it's just an old wolf, but that's a fantastic picture. Well done, K Studio.
My favourite description this week was "Beautiful woman drinks alone at moonlit night in jazz club" by Dakesk. Now, normally I like the descriptions where someone focuses on the wrong bit or something gets quite confused, but this time I get the impression that this description is actually exactly what was happening in the mind of the artist. It really does look like a jazz club with, someone on the piano and a singer and the moonlit night. Yeah, it's a really good description of it. Nice work, Dakesk.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Epic Eyebrows for White Man Dancing in a Red Circle. I love the monochrome tones of this, and the only colour is the big red circle. Nice work, Epic Eyebrows. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Okay, so now it's time to have a look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I was asking, what's your favourite restaurant, or what's the best one you've ever been to? And we had lots of interesting replies, didn't we?
Yeah, I know you started off with, we don't do this kind of thing all the time, but once as a special occasion, we went to like some fancy restaurant in Jersey.
We did, on holiday.
Yeah, and we had like this, was it 7-course meal or something?
Like a taster menu.
And it came with paired wine for each
Every
course.
course. It was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
I couldn't eat it all. I couldn't drink all the wine.
But as a one-off, it was really nice.
Yeah.
But I think our favourite place was this amazing Mexican we used to have locally that closed down, unfortunately.
It's so sad when your favourite one closes down.
I know, yeah.
Quite a lot of people have said like Mexicans in their favourite ones.
That's because Mexican is awesome. Yeah. I approve.
Yeah. And Hey Anthony said he could eat at any Korean tofu house for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
So they must be really good.
Also suggesting literally any sushi stop in Los Angeles. Have sushi rolls for under $2.
Wow.
Sounds quite cool.
Sounds like a bargain. Yeah.
Amber Hopkins saying, I'm not fancy, so I don't eat at proper restaurants. Wouldn't say no to Timmy's.
Is that Tim Hortons?
I think it is.
They're Canadian, aren't they?
Yeah, it's big over there. Although, apparently, there's some over here now.
I know, I heard about it on the radio today. They're opening, they're kind of combination of McDonald's and Starbucks, and they do like proper filter coffee, apparently, and they do donuts.
Okay.
In fact, they don't just do donuts, they do the middle of donuts.
What, like the whole?
Yeah, you can get the middle.
Cool.
Yeah, so if you cut it out to make a donut, then you get the middle.
Makes sense.
They call them something, I've forgotten what it is.
Donut holes.
Yeah, could be.
Manchester
else
and
did people
Birmingham,
say?
I saw, I think.
Yeah,
so maybe
I think
we can do that.
they are expanding. We should go.
Okay, what else we have? K Studio said the pub I went to in Ashford, Kent, called the Three Chimneys.
Ooh.
Food was served and tasted like we're in a 5-star restaurant made for the gods. Service was friendly and quick, not too quick like they wanted you out the door. That's always a bit off-putting, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
Food was mouth-watering.
Wow.
Sounds nice. Yeah.
I do like a good pub meal.
Yeah.
And the Three Chimneys sounds like a proper old-fashioned English pub, doesn't it?
Yeah. This sounds very British, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Afterwards said that they like Turkish restaurants.
Turkish is good.
Especially the real doner ones. Sound pretty cool.
Yeah,
like a bit of doner kebab.
We used to have a Turkish in town, actually, but it turned into a Thai. But, that was fantastic. Afterwards saying they live just north of San Francisco, so they can pop into town there. We went to San Francisco for a friend's wedding years ago.
It's amazing.
And hired a tandem and then cycled across the bridge up to
Sausalito, I think so.
And had lunch in a really nice place there. I can't think what it was called.
It's some kind of posh burger place, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. Yeah.
I actually drove past it in Watch Dogs 2.
Really?
Not quite Assassin's Creed.
But you've been there in real life. It's even better, isn't it? I know Groovy Mama too says she likes a good steakhouse, like the Outback Steakhouse. We used to have those here, didn't we?
I don't know. I know we got
maybe
those,
I'm just thinking when I was in America. Maybe it was America. I saw
well, those ones you see everywhere, like Aberdeen Angus steakhouses. You see them in London. Who else do we have? Rissa Piero. My two favourite foods are pasta and Chinese. Good choices. Pasta, Olive Garden. That's a big American thing.
I used to love the Olive Garden, yeah.
Chinese, be a delicious Chinese buffet near me.
Yeah, we have Chinese buffets here, don't we? All you can eat,
Yeah.
There's one literally down the road.
Yeah, but it closed.
Why are they closing? That's not good.
Here we go. Phantom agreeing with me. Yeah,
after our own hearts.
My favourite restaurant was Agave's Mexican restaurant, but they
Mexican,
closed. We can sympathise with that.
Oh.
Current favourite is Plenty, a Mediterranean restaurant.
Ooh.
Second favourite is an Indian. I love Indian.
Oh, we love curries, we do.
But I mean, that's British, isn't it? We love our curry houses.
We do.
Third favourite was briefly my favourite after Agave's closed, called Condesa, opened by Agave's owners, also Mexican.
Okay.
I'm all about Mexican.
Yeah,
I love Mexican.
Some fajitas.
I want Mexican now, and Chico's is closed.
I know, I'm sorry.
Never mind. So if you've got any suggestions of interesting places that you think people might want to try, or you just want to share an interesting eating out story, you can still find that thread in the general discussion forum. It's called What's the Best Restaurant?
Possibly. What's your favourite restaurant?
Yeah, something like
that. So, or you can join in next week's discussion, which will be, let's find out. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn? Whether you had to wear it for some reason or just thought it was super trendy at the time, do you regret any of your clothing choices? Don't worry, you don't have to provide photos.
If you'd like to chime in with that, then just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you can find it at the top of the thread list.
Yeah. Okay, well, I've been busy writing the quiz questions this week, and I have chosen 5 drawings by some of you players. And this week, the rounds are all based on drawings by Epic Eyebrows and Crystal and Sam36, Hey Anthony, and Sam36 again. Oh, okay. There are 2 the same.
There you go.
Wow, I didn't even notice that.
Either that or my system that, that makes these notes for us has done it wrong.
So why don't you tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock on Mixer and find out.
So if you've not taken part in the quiz before, it's great fun. We had a great time last week. We had loads of people join us.
We did, yeah.
We're almost at needing a third column for the leaderboard, which
and it was such a surprise at the end for the winner, wasn't it? Because we thought, someone's going to win, and then someone else was going to win, and it was all up and down.
So what happens is it's basically a multiple choice general knowledge quiz, but each round is based on a drawing from interference. So say if someone drew, I don't know, a picture of a seagull, we might have a round on
seabirds,
or the seaside, or holiday destinations, just because lots of people go to the seaside. Could be anything, couldn't it? And so you get to play along live and interactive in real time, and we give you points. You get 10 points for a correct answer and a bonus point if you're the fastest correct answer. And then at the end we add it all up and see who did the best. And as you say, it was
wasn't it neck and neck?
So was it Jess in the lead at the end of round 4, and then at the end of the final round, Grinning Goose had just overtaken her. So Goose finished on 200, then Jess on 194, and Rubberfish on 184. Rubberfish joined us for the first time a couple of weeks ago, but missed the first part of the quiz and said, I'll come back. So they came back on Sunday and said, right, here we go, top 3 finish this time. And then they just stormed in and did it. I was very impressed.
Their first full quiz, and then they were third. So
it was nice work.
Very impressive,
so we'd love it if you could join us for that.
Absolutely.
That, much like all of these other streaming things we do, it's over on our Mixer channel, mixer.com/interference. And it starts at 7 p.m. UK time on Sundays, every Sunday. But we're normally around for a bit of a pre-quiz chat if you want to turn up a bit early.
We can show you how it works.
Yeah, we're there from about 6:45. Just having a bit of a chat with you. But we actually kick off properly just after 7.
It's very easy to join.
Yeah, it's all free to play and everything.
Absolutely,
It's just a bit of fun, but we really enjoy it. And we love seeing you there.
We do. Okay, I think that's all the news for this week. So it just goes to say...
if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved at playinterference.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at PlayIFX or on Facebook at PlayInterference. We've also now got a Patreon page at patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, these videos, interactive quizzes, cat support, and all of these other bits and pieces.
By the way, Dave's fine now.
Dave is all good and is back to normal. Thank you for your concern, everyone who mentioned it on Discord and in the forums.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll see you next Saturday.
Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.